Hair is a funny thing. It's not technically gendered. There are plenty of men with long hair and plenty of women with short hair. But typically, we associate short hair with men, at least, especially certain styles of short hair with men, and long hair with women. When you're trans, it gets a little complicated. So we're going to talk about that today. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Alexis, aka Transcinderella, and my hair's a mess. As you can see, it's like a whole bunch of different lengths. I have an undercut. My hair needs some work. Part of that is just from some weird growth that I've had, and other parts of it are wanting a particular style, but not quite being able to fully commit to it. And all that's going to change now. So, the thing that's kept me from having a very specific hairstyle has been my concern over my hair's length. I've actually been growing out my hair pretty much the entire time I've transitioned, with the exception of allowing for the undercut. And that's why, it's long on top, but there's like hardly anything here. And the thing is, a lot of that comes from my internalized transphobia, this notion that I have to have long hair to be seen as a woman. We all know that that's not true. But for some reason, going back to high school, I've always wanted long hair. Pretty sure that was a sign. It's hard to rectify that lifelong desire for long hair with the reality that just my hair doesn't grow the way I want it to. Something my mom and I had actually talked about, because she was like, you might have to just accept that your hair is always going to be somewhat short. And that's what I've finally come to realize and accept. So my issues with hair, obviously, they date back to high school, but my adult issues with hair are a little bit more nuanced. One of the things that pushed me to transition and really start to be aware of everything that was going on was my hair length. I was getting to the point where I was basically doing a military buzz cut because my hair was starting to thin. And it bugged me so much that I just couldn't stand to look at it. I realized I don't even think I've ever told Lindsay this. Shortly before I decided to transition, I started on Hims. And what's really funny is I saw results fairly quickly. What I didn't know was that the drug that I was taking was also tanking my testosterone levels. And so, in a lot of ways, it almost accelerated my decision to transition, because the less testosterone I had, the better I felt. At the same time, I'm still struggling, even now, knowing I've already made the decision on hairstyle, and I'm going to get it cut and all of that, because there's a certain level of gender euphoria that comes from being able to do this. And with my new hairstyle, I won't really be able to put it up in a pony anymore. It's going to be too short. Now, there are some benefits because of the Florida heat, but not being able to do this is it's probably going to mess with my head a little bit. But it's okay, because my hair doesn't define my gender. I do. And you do too. You define your own gender, not your hairstyle. So if you are struggling with your hair, for whatever reason, realize it does not matter how long or short your hair is. You're trans enough, you're a woman enough, or a man enough. It doesn't matter. Only you determine that. Hope you enjoyed this video, friends. It's a little bit emotional for me to make, but I think it's worth it. So next time you see me, I'll have a much different haircut. Till then, have courage and be kind, especially to yourself. Hey,
Did I bust you off?